Hi, it's Kim, and welcome to the channel today. This morning, we snuck out on the deck before the workers get here, and I'm going to plant up the Tahitian bridal veil. That's one of the plants we got in a recent plant haul with little white flowers all over it. And I'm going to put it in this blue hanger. I'm planning to hang that up on the screen porch, and I'm hoping that the plant will just cascade and grow down over the sides. I think it'll look real pretty, and this contrast upstairs will look really nice. And I'll put the name of this plant up at the top. It's a type of Tradescandia, like our Wandering Jew plant. It's that type of plant. But let me get that started. I have my soil prepared. I've got perlite and my cactus mix soil, and I did add a little of the poultry grit, the crushed granite, to give it good drainage. So this is a drainage pot, has its own built-in saucer. So what I'm going to do is fill it up. That looks pretty good. And then I'll just kind of hollow out a spot here in the center to put the plant down into. Okay, now let me pull it out. This is a quart pot, and it's still pretty moist. We watered it recently, real moist down here. So I'm going to pull off a lot of these little tendrils and feeder roots at the bottom. It looks pretty good all the way around. And I'm going to, let me see how it places at this level. I'm going to put it just a little bit higher with its own soil. A little bit higher. I think right there should do well. Okay, now let me just push the soil down into the sides like this. Now, I've not grown this plant before. My daughter has. I think sometimes she has more of a green thumb than I do, because she's grown it at her home, and it looks beautiful. Now, right now, some of you may know, if you read my website blog post, that we do live together now. I live in her home. We all live together. And so her plants and my plants now are the same thing. But I do enjoy, she's my only daughter. I do enjoy living with my daughter, my son-in-law, and my grandson. But I'm able to help out but I do enjoy living with my daughter, helping take care of my grandson. Don't know how my son-in-law, maybe he's not overjoyed, but it sure does relieve a lot from him, because I'm always there after school for my grandson and try to have dinner ready for my daughter. Now, when my daughter is home, she likes to do the cooking, so then I get to kind of lay back and rest. But it seems to be working out, but I need a whole big blog post about that, I guess, to let you know how it works for a multifamily. I think this looks really good, and now all I need to do is water it. And let me get a saucer to, okay, I've got a saucer here. Don't want to get everything wet. And let me set this down in the middle of it, and then we'll add water so everything gets settled in and we eliminate the water pockets. Now, my daughter and I will either use one of the true macrame knotted plant hangers, or we'll make one of our little slings to put under this one, because I do want this hanging. because I don't think you get the full effect of the bridal veil illusion if it's not hanging. So we will work on that and see what we can come up with.
Well, that should do it for today. Thanks for joining me to plant this bridal veil plant, and be sure to come back for more later on. Thanks so much.